Hello, different people from wherever you are. How are you doing? Today we are going to learn a very wonderful lesson. This is the new chapter on pan-edutainment. This chapter is going to help you get your English very well. The English that you need is there. Please, we are going to learn how to use active and passive voice in sentences, how to make an active sentence or a passive sentence. Be together with me. I am teacher Jasper. We are going to learn this lesson very well. But make sure before you learn the lesson, make sure you have subscribed. Make sure that you have subscribed. Ugomba kumenya niba wakanze ku kantu k'umutuku niba uri mushya. That is the first thing that you should do before learning the lesson. Mbere yuko wiga isomo. Utaza kubyibagirwa, my dear. Don't forget to subscribe. If you love English very well, niba ukunda Icyongereza pe, wikwibagirwa gukanda kuri subscribe. Another thing that I want to tell you, a very tremendous, a very great announcement that I want to tell you is this one. Irindi tangazo nshaka kubaha ni ringiri. Twatangiye ishuri rya Zoom. We have started a Zoom class. Iri shuri rero ihutire kuza kwiyandikisha amasomo ataragucika. Wherever you are, we are receiving people from different countries. Mu ahantu hatandukanye, mu bihugu bitandukanye turi kwakira abantu. Rero, don't hesitate to register yourself because registration is ongoing. Kwiyandikisha birakomeje. Nuvuga ngo wowe upfa kuba ufite internet yihuta, upfa kuba ushobora kwishyura udufaranga duke tw'ishuri, kuko ntabwo it's not for free. Ntabwo ari ku buntu, ariko n'udufaranga duke turi aho ngaho ugomba kwishyura buri kwezi. Ariko ukamenya Icyongereza nyine. Very fantastic. Ikindi, here I have the book. Here are your books. These are your books. Ibi ni ibitabo byanyu mugomba kugura mukabitunga. You should read these books, please. Good. Then I'm not going to talk too much. Only what I'm going to focus on is this lesson. Active and passive voice. Before teaching you this lesson, I'd like to give you the word of today, which is protest. To protest means what? This is to make a strong objection. When you are protesting, this means that you are denying, refusing. To refuse, kwanga ikintu burundu, that is to protest. For example, yesterday I protested the implementation of the project. Ejo nahakanye rwose ishyirwa mu bikorwa by'umushinga. Narabyanze. I protested the implementation of this project. This means that to protest means to deny, to refuse, to negate, to make a strong objection. Kuba uhakanye burundu. Guhakana burundu is to protest. Good. Then that's why you have Protestants. Protestants means people who object to something. Abantu bahakana. Menya ariho byaturutse. Protestant, protest. Yeah. Good. Then here, active and passive voice. When a sentence is in active voice, the subject of the sentence is the one doing the action. Iyi nteruro iri muri active voice. The subject of the sentence is the one doing the action. Nuvuga ngo sije ruhamwa niyo ibiri gukora igikorwa. Example, I eat sweet potatoes every week. That this I which is here, is the one that is doing the action. Iyi I niyo iri gukora igikorwa. I eat sweet potatoes every day. Urumva ko ni njyewe uri gukora igikorwa. Active voice, I. But when I say sweet potatoes are eaten by me every day, bishatse kuvuga ko noneho icyari I, umwanya wa I harajyamo sweet potatoes. Ndya ibijumba buri cyumweru. I eat sweet potatoes every week. Then ninjya kuvuga ngo ibijumba biribwa nanjye buri cyumweru, I will say sweet potatoes are eaten by me every week. which means that when I say I eat sweet potatoes every week, iyo I niyo iri gukora igikorwa muri active. That is active. That's why here we say, when a sentence is in active voice, the subject ruhamwa of the sentence, the subject of the sentence is the one doing the action. Ruhamwa mu nteruro niyo iri gukora igikorwa. I need food. Nkeneye ibiryo. I am the one who needs food. Ninjye ukeneye ibiryo. Then that I niyo iri gukora igikorwa. Ariko nivuga ngo ibiryo bikenewe nanjye, I will say food is needed by me. That is what we are going to be seeing. Nibyo tugiye kureba. We are going to look at how, we are going to learn how we can change the sentence from active into passive. Uko twahindura interuro iri muri active tuyijyana muri passive. Muri make active voice nicyo twita ingirangira, igikorwa wowe uri kwikorera wowe ubwawe. Then passive ni ingirangirwa, nuvuga ngo nono uri gukorerwaho igikorwa cyangwa ikiri gukorerwaho igikorwa. Nijye ibijumba buri cyumweru, ibijumba biribwa nanjye buri cyumweru. That is what we are going to be learning now. Nibyo tugiye kwiga. Then here, if I say I eat beans every day, nijye ibishyimbo buri munsi. Here, the subject, which is I, is doing an action of eating. Hano, subject I, iyi I, iri gukora igikorwa cyo kurya. Me, I am the one who is doing the action. Ninjye uri gukora igikorwa. Ninjya. I'm the one who does the action. Ninjye ukora icyo gikorwa cyo kurya. I eat beans every day. But when a sentence is in a passive voice, the subject is acted on by a verb. Nono y'interuro iri muri passive, ruhamwa ni iri gukora igikorwa muri active. She speaks English very well. Urumva she ni iri gukora igikorwa. She speaks English very well. But when I say English is spoken by her very well, ubwo no kuvuga ngo ubwo passive voice noneho ya ruhamwa iri gukorerwaho igikorwa. Yes, then here the subject is acted on by a verb. Examples. I eat beans every day. Here, this is a subject, this is a verb, this is object. This is subject, ruhamwa, inshinga, object, icyuzuzo. We are going to see, tujya kureba uko bihinduka muri passive. Then, icyari subject kigiye guhinduka object. Icyari object kibe subject, duhita ducurika. Then here, in a passive voice, the subject becomes the object, and the object comes to the place of the subject. Umva kakana. Muri passive voice rero, icyari I eat beans every day, the subject, iriya I, becomes the object. Irajya mu mwanya, cyangwa se irajya kujya mu mwanya w'icyuzuzo. And the object, icyari icyuzuzo, comes to the place of the subject. Kirahita kiza mu mwanya wa ruhamwa. That is it. Then here, I eat beans every day. This is active voice. Then you are going to see how things are going to change. Here we are going to say beans are eaten by me every day. Icyari I eat beans every day, kirahita gihinduka beans are eaten by me every day. Ndya ibishyimbo buri munsi. Ibishyimbo biribwa nanjye buri munsi. This sentence is in the passive. This one is the passive voice. Because it comes from this active voice. Yavuye muri active voice. I eat beans every day. Ndya ibishyimbo buri munsi. Beans are eaten by me every day. Turaza kureba mu gice cya kabiri iyi R yavuye. Why this R? Beans are eaten by me every day. Tuzareba impamvu R yajemo. Kuki yajemo? Why this eat? Why this eat isihinduka eaten? Why that? Don't miss part 2 of this lesson. Ntuzacikwe n'igice cya kabiri. Nibwo uzumva neza active passive voice. But even now, you are going to get this lesson very better. Iri somo uraryumva neza cyane. Let us continue. Remember, okay, here, remember what we call auxiliary verb to be. Iyo uri gukora active passive voice, interuro iri muri passive igomba kujyana na verb to be. Yes, don't forget verb to be if you are changing a sentence from active into passive. Then you should remember auxiliary verb to be when changing a sentence from active into passive. For example, another example, I know him very well. Ndamuzi neza cyane. I know him very well. Here you are going to say, he is known by me very well. This is past participle of verb to know. Then this is verb to be. In part 2, we are going to get the rules. Turaza kureba amategeko. Why this verb to be? Why this past participle of verb to know? These are other examples, oral examples. I can give you other oral examples. I can say, she speaks English. That is what we call active voice. She speaks English. Avuga Icyongereza. Then you are going to say, tugiye kubihindura muri passive. Icyongereza kivugwa nawe. English is spoken by her. I need my chair. I need my chair. Nkeneye intebe yanjye. My chair is needed by me. Intebe yanjye ikenewe nanjye, nta wundi. My chair is not needed by you. Intebe yanjye ntikenewe nawe. My chair is needed by me. All together. Good. You can say, she loves him. Aramukunda. Iyo him irayitinduka he kuko tubijyanye muri passive. He is loved by her. She loves him. He is loved by her. Another example. We cook beans every morning. Duteka ibishyimbo buri gitondo. Beans are cooked by us every morning. Beans are cooked by us every morning. All together. She speaks French very well. Avuga Igifaransa neza. Uzahita uvuga uti French kuko ugiye muri passive. Uhita ubihinduranya. French is spoken, past participle verb to speak, and verb to be, which is. French is spoken by her very well. Nice. Then here, if you want to learn active passive voice very well, niba ushaka kwiga active passive voice, nturambirwe. Wicare ujye ubona amasomo. Kuko iri somo ni rigari. This is a very big lesson. Kuko dufite ibice byinshi twabateguriye. Kuko active passive ijyana na tenses. Rero ntabwo wamenye active passive utaragura iki gitabo. No, never can you get this concept or this chapter, active passive voice, if you don't have this book. Kuki gitabo nicyo kikwigisha ibintu byose ama past participles, and even this one, regular, irregular verbs. Then you should come very quickly and buy the books there at Kimiro. Nice. Then here, after getting this lesson, we have the part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, which will help you get the chapter very well. Turi kuri active passive voice. Then abantu bari bakeneye kwigira isomo. Ndabizi ko umuntu wese ushaka kumenya Icyongereza agomba kuryiga. We are here for you. Twatangiye kuri bazanira, turajya turibigisha slow by slow, buke buke, ama parties, ibice. Nitugira part 5 uzaba utangiye kubimenya neza. Part 6, part 7, part 8, and so forth. Okay? Today we are going to teach you the lesson which is very important for you. This lesson is going to help you get how to use active and passive voice in English language. This lesson is very important. I tell you the truth. Ndakubwiza ukuri. This is an important lesson you need to learn. You need to know in order to advance in the journey of getting English language. If you want to step forward Please follow this lesson. This chapter has different parts. Nuvuga ngo iyi chapitre tugezeho ya active passive voice ifite ibice bigiye bitandukanye, rero tuzabibagezaho byose kuko we are here for you. We are here for you. Then before teaching you the lesson, I would like to give you some announcements. I'm going to show you how lucky you are. Here, I am going to show you how lucky you are. Ngiye kubereka uburyo muri abanyamahirwe. The first thing to convince you that you are very lucky is this one. So far, we have started Zoom class. Twatangiye program yo kwigira kuri Zoom. Urumva icyo ni ikintu cyiza cyane uzahita umenya ururimi. Yes, that is a very wonderful program. A Zoom class program where you are going to learn English wherever you are without moving the place. Ntabwo uri buve aho uri ngo ujye kwigira Kimironko, ujye kwigira he. Wherever you are, waba uri Belgium mu Bubiligi, waba uri Norway, waba uri Bujumbura, you are going just icyo ugomba kusabwa ni ikintu machine. You should have your computer or a telephone, cyangwa se telefone ariko ifite umuriro birumvikana. Tazajya kuzimana tugeza heza, turi kwiga ibintu biryoshye, turi muri debate, turi kuganira mu debate, turi muri discussions, abanyeshuri bakubaza icyo bita panel. We shall even see some panels and whatever. Then the second chance that you have is get over 500 lessons. Tekereza kwiga amasomo hafi 500 arenga tumaze gushyira hangaha. Ufite ubutunzi bukomeye cyane burenze. Gerageza rero. Third is read the books. Icya gatatu ni ugusoma ibi bitabo. Ibi nabyo biri muri kimwe byagufasha kumenya ururimi. Then kugira ngo byose bigereho ni ukuba umunyamuryango wacu. Biragusaba iki? To subscribe. Are you done? Niba wakanze aho ngaho uri mushya, tayari ibintu byose already you are going to access each and everything that we have mentioned above. Ugiye kujya muri ibyo ngibyo rwose. Ariko Zoom yo irasaba utufaranga duke cyane kugira ngo wige mu ishuri nyine wigana n'abandi kuri Zoom online niyo ndi kuvuga. That is an online digital class. Good. Then now, active and passive voice. Before, we have the word here which is poacher. Poacher means what? A poacher is a person who takes animals from the wild illegally. Umuntu ufata inyamaswa akazishimuta cyangwa akazitwara nta burenganzira ahawe, tumwita poacher. Ari we rushimusi. Ni rushimusi in Kinyarwanda, yes. Umushimusi cyangwa ba rushimusi. Poachers. These are poachers. Aba ni ba rushimusi. Poachers. A poacher. Nice. Then we are going to remember one thing, or we may call them like two things. Let us put two things here that you need to remember if you want to master very well active and passive voice. Niba ushaka kumenya active and passive voice, remember two things. These are two things that you should remember. When changing an active voice sentence into a passive voice sentence, remember verb to be. Iyo uri guhindura interuro uyikura muri active uyijyana muri passive, you should remember verb to be. Uzibuke verb to be. Inshinga kuba uzayibuke ko igomba kujya muri passive voice. The second, you should remember past participle of the main verb in a sentence. Ugomba no kwibuka icyo bita past participle. Nta handi wazisanga rero atari muri biriya bitabo nakwerekaga. You should remember verb to be and past participle of the given verb or the main verb. Then here, we are going to see the example. She speaks English. Do you see here? She speaks English. Here, you should remember verb to be, which is. English is plus past participle. This is verb to be. English is spoken by her. Avuga Icyongereza. She speaks English. This is active. This is what? Active voice. Okay? This is an active voice sentence. Then English is spoken by her. This is a passive voice sentence. This is passive voice. Icyongereza kivugwa nawe. You see here. English is spoken by her. She speaks English. English is spoken by her. Do you see? This is verb to be in simple present. The verb to be simple present because our main verb, which is speak, okay? This verb to speak is in simple present. Niyo mpamvu duhita tuzana verb to be in simple present. English is plus past participle. If you don't know past participle verb to speak, my dear friend, you will never master this. Try your best to memorize, to master some past participles of different verbs, regular or irregular verbs, if you want to speak English better or to master active or passive voice. Try your best to memorize those regular verbs and irregular verbs. Nice. Then here, we are going to see active and passive voice here again. In simple present, we are going to remind you here. Yes, first of all, we are going to focus passive, active. We are going to focus active and passive voice in simple present. Tugiye kureba active, passive voice in simple present. Muri simple present. Reminder. Kugira ngo uhindure interuro riva muri active ijya muri passive, you should remember this. Niba ushaka kuyikora muri simple present, you should remember verb to be in simple present, please. I am, you are, she is, he is, it is, we are, you are, they are. I think this is not the first time to hear that or to see this here on Pan Edutainment. This is verb to be in simple present. Igiye kudufasha gukora interuro zose turi buvuge muri active ziri muri simple present. Example. She needs me. Arankeneye. Here I'm going to say, niba ngiye kuyishyira muri passive, I will say this me is going to be changed into I. We are going to change me into I. I am, you see? Because this verb is in simple present, I am going to say I am needed. Past participle. Let us show past participle ya verb to need. I am needed, okay, by her. Because here we have she. When she becomes an object, it changes into her. Then I am needed by her. Arankeneye, nkenewe nawe. Nkenewe nande, nawe. The second, you are. I can say, okay, they love you. Do you see here? They love you so much. Let us put so much here. They love you so much. Baragukunda cyane. Tugiye kureba ukuntu wahindura kuko iyi love iri muri present, uretse uzana verb to be in simple present, love ihite igira past participle. Irahita ihindukamo past participle. Then tugiye kureba uburyo wavuga ngo ukundwa nabo. Baragukunda, ukundwa nabo. You are, then passive voice will be, you are loved. Do you see? You are loved by them. This they becomes them. Are we together? Then here we are on she. She is. You can say these people, you see? These people want her. Aba bantu baramushaka. Tugiye kureba ukuntu wavuga ngo arashakwa n'aba bantu. Then this her is going to be she here. She is, okay, verb to be. Then we are going to get past participle verb to want. She is wanted. Do you see here? She is wanted by these people. Aba bantu baramushaka, arashakwa n'aba bantu. She is wanted by these people. The next is he. For example, I can say, Mary likes him. Mary likes him. Here, him is going to be he, or it is going to become he. He, then here we are going to say, he is, okay, he is liked by Mary. He is liked by Mary. Mary likes him. Mary aramukunda. Akundwa na Mary. He is liked by him. Let us go to it. It, which is it is. Okay? For example, you can say, she buys it every day. She buys it every day. Ayigura buri munsi, wenda ni inzoga, it, cyangwa se agura iriya nyamaswa buri gihe. She buys it every day. Then here, you are going to start with it. Then you say, it is, past participle verb to buy is bought. It is bought, you see? It is bought by her every day. Do you see here? Then we are here. We are tujye kureba uko dukoresha we are muri passive voice. For example, they need us. They need us. Baradukeneye. Tujye kuvuga ngo dukenewe nabo. You are going to say, we are, you see, verb to be first of all. We are, then past participle verb to need. We are needed, you see? We are needed by them. You see here? They need us, baradukeneye, we are needed by them. Then here, you are, mwebwe. For example, you can say, we want you now. We want you now. Turabakeneye ubu ngubu. Then we are going to say, you are wanted by us. Mukenewe natwe. Then we say, you are, okay? You are wanted by us. Nice. Then the last one, they are. For example, you can say, here, the sentence can be, John speaks. John needs, okay? John needs them. John arabakeneye. Bakenewe na John. You are going to say, they are needed by John. Because this needs irahita ihinduka past participle. Ibe needed. Nuvuga ngo muri passive voice ugomba kureba ibintu bibiri. You should do, first of all, look at the tense of the sentence. Nuvuga ngo ugomba kumenya igihe cy'inshinga interuro irimo. That is the first. Niba iri muri simple present nibyo turi gukora hano. Urahita uzana simple present of verb to be. Then iyo nshinga ugahita uyihinduramo past participle. Iyo nshinga wari ufite igahita ihinduka past participle. Niba mvuze ngo I eat beans every day, uzahita uvuga ngo beans are eaten by me every day. If I say I write English every time, nandika Icyongereza buri gihe, English is written by me every time. If I say John speaks French very well, uzahita uvuga uti French is spoken by John very well. Urumva ko tujyana na verb to be bitewe nuko intero yacu biri muri simple present. Then here John needs them. Here we are going to say they are needed by John. Izi intero turi kureba hano, these are active voice sentences. Iyi ngiyi, she needs me. But this one which is here is passive voice sentence. This is passive voice, but this one is active voice. Yes, active voice sentence. Then you should know that, please, because tuzajya muri za future perfect nutiga ibineza bizahita bigucana. Because when you start future perfect continuous, bizagucanga utize ibi ngibi neza. Try to learn this very, very well. Gerageza wige ibi bintu neza cyane. Are we together? Very fantastic. Then after, I sensitize you to try your best to write different examples from active to passive. Kora nawe interuro, andika interuro nyinshi ziva muri active zijya muri passive. Good. Hello people, how are you doing? Today we are going to teach you a very wonderful lesson, our lovely students. Now you have the chance to study English language for free. Try to be together with us. Let's learn English here on this platform with Teacher Jasper. For sure, you're going to get English in a better way. Now, we are going first of all to give you some announcements before we start the lesson. The first announcement is this one. Try your best to buy the books if you want to be a very good English speaker. Buy the books for an affordable price. This book is for an affordable price. This one that I'm showing you now. Try your best to come and buy it. Igitabo twakigabanyije kugira ngo buri wese agitunge. Utazagira ute? Utazavuga ngo ntiwamenye Icyongereza kubera ko nta bikoresho wari ufite. This is a very wonderful material that can help you get English very well. Try to buy it. Try to buy the book and buy this one that can help you. And you should buy the red one, that English basic grammar book. Nice. Then here we have active and passive voice, dear students. Part 3. But before teaching you this lesson, I would like to give you the word of today. Today's word is this one, which is ambiguity. Yes, ambiguity. What is the meaning of ambiguity? Ambiguity. Ambiguity means words, explanations, or a statement or the speech that is somehow very unclear. Words, ambiguity means words, explanations, a statement, or speeches that are not clear to the hearers. Amagambo, speech, imvugo runaka, cyangwa se statement runaka itari clear, tuyita ko iyo mvugo tuyita ko ifite ambiguity. Ambiguity rero nicyo twita urujijo. For example, you can say, his speech is made with ambiguity. No one is hearing to what he's saying. His speech is made with too much ambiguity. When you say his speech is with ambiguity or is made with ambiguity, bivuga ngo speech ye irimo urujijo rwinshi, ntabwo isobanutse neza. Ikintu kiri ambiguity ni ikintu kidasobanutse. For example, you can say, yesterday I was in the meeting, but what my father or what my CEO was saying was very ambiguous, or my CEO was ambiguous. When you are ambiguous, you are full of ambiguity in your speech. You're an ambiguous person. Iyo cyangwa ikintu kiri ambiguous kiba gifite urujijo, ibintu bitumvikana bidasobanutse ku buryo buri muntu wese ashobora kugenda adasobanukirwa icyo washatse kuvuga muri speech wari ufite. Then something that is ambiguity, it is something that is not clear, that is not specified, that is not explained very well. Ikintu kitari explained very well, we call it ambiguity. For example, you can say, his speech was made with ambiguity. No one could understand what he was saying. Speech ye yari irimo urujijo, yarimo ibintu bidasobanutse, nta muntu mu by'ukuri washoboraga kumva icyo yarari kuvuga. Nice. Good. Then active and passive voice in English language. Then part 3. Here we have part 3 of active and passive voice. Please, this is a very wonderful chapter in English language. It's a chapter that is going to help you speak English very well. Then you should try your best to follow it if you want to be a very good learner in English language. Active and passive voice with the simple past. Last time we gave you active and passive voice with the simple present. Now it's active, passive voice with simple past. If you want to change, if you want to change an active sentence into a passive sentence with simple past or in simple past, make sure you know simple past of verb to be. Iyo ushaka guhindura interuro muri active uyijyana muri passive, ugomba kumenya neza ko uzi simple past of verb to be, which is was and were. You should know that simple past of verb to be is was and were. If you know this, you are done. Wizi rero nta kintu kiba gisigaye. For example, here I can say, I ate cassava bread yesterday. I ate cassava bread yesterday. This is bread, yes. Cassava bread yesterday. When you say this, you should know that, you should make sure that this is a simple past sentence because of this ate. Nariye ubugari ejo hashize. Tugiye kuvuga ukuntu ubugari bwariwe nanjye ejo hashize. I should first of all think about simple past of verb to be. That's why you will say cassava bread. This is active. This is an active sentence. Okay? An active voice sentence. Then here, passive voice sentence, I will say cassava bread. Because cassava bread is not in plural, we can't put cassava bread in plural. That's why you put was. Cassava bread was eaten. Then verb to eat here, which is ate, it has a guitinduka past participle. We change this ate into past participle. Then ate, verb to eat in past participle, you know it is eaten. Nice. Then we say cassava bread was eaten by me yesterday. Ubugari bwariwe nanjye ejo hashize. Because we have a simple past of it, which is ate, we are going to change the sentence automatically into passive voice by starting with was. Cassava bread was eaten. We are not going to say was ate. No. He ate in simple past. Tureta tuvuga was eaten kuko ari your past participle. If you don't have these books, you can't manage to do this. You should buy them very quickly. Yes. Cassava bread was eaten by me yesterday. Then we are going to continue here. I can say the people or these people, okay, you can say these people built a lot of houses. These people built. This is verb to build, okay, in simple past. These people built a lot of houses. Aba bantu bubatse amazu menshi. Then here you are going to say a lot of houses, okay? Because houses is in plural, the word houses is in plural. Iri jambo riri mu bwinshi. That's why you say a lot of houses were verb to be in simple past. Then you put past participle of verb to build, which is built. Then a lot of houses were built by these people. Do you see that? Amazu menshi yubatswe n'aba bantu. These people built, simple past. This is simple past of verb to build. These people built a lot of houses. Abantu bubatse amazu menshi. Then a lot of houses, amazu menshi, okay? A lot of houses were built by these people. Fantastic. Then we are going to see more examples of how you can change an active voice sentence into a passive voice sentence. Here you can say, they saw me last week. Cyumweru cyashize barambonye. Tujye kureba ukuntu nabonywe nabo mu cyumweru cyashize. Then here, this me is going to change into I. Here, just we are going to start. This me is going to change into I because it has become a subject. Kuko yabaye subject. Then you say, I was. Because this I goes with was in simple past. This is verb to be in simple past. I was seen. Then this is verb to see, which has become seen as its past participle. Any past participle verb to see. That's why I say, I was seen by them. Okay? They doesn't we look at them. I was seen by them last week. Nabonywe nabo mu cyumweru cyashize. Do you see here? Then number 2 sentence is this one, active. They needed you in that meeting. This is verb to need in simple past. Then here, passive voice will be you, okay? You were, you see, you were needed. This is a past participle verb to need. Iraitiva past participle verb to need. You were needed in that meeting. Wari ukenewe muri iriya nama. Or you were needed by them. They get in, look at them. You were needed by them in that meeting. Wari ukenewe nabo muri iriya nama. Then the last example is this one. My uncle taught her last year. Vango uncle wanje yaramwigishije umwaka ushize. Marume yaramwigishije umwaka ushize. Tugiye kureba uko wavuga ngo yigishijwe na marume umwaka ushize. Then here, this her irahita ihinduka she. She was, yes, nkuko twabonye itegeko, you put a verb to be here in simple past. She was taught. This is past participle of verb to teach. She was taught by my uncle last year. Yigishijwe na marume umwaka ushize. I gave you many lessons yesterday. Ejo naguhaye amasomo menshi. You were given many lessons by me yesterday. Wahawe amasomo menshi nanjye ejo hashize. I wanted water last night. Water was wanted by me last night. Okay? They kicked him last week. Bamuteye umugeri mu cyumweru gishize. He was kicked last week. Or he was kicked by them last week. Chinese built this bridge. Abashinwa bubatse iki kiraro. This bridge was built. Chinese built this bridge. This bridge was built by Chinese last week or yesterday, last year. Good. Here you can say, I saw your wife last time. I saw your wife last time. Your wife was seen by me last time. You see that? I wanted him. I wanted him in that meeting. He was wanted by me in that meeting. They needed beer so much. Beer was needed by them so much. Nuko dukoresha passive voice muri simple past. Very fantastic. Then after that, I would like to recommend you to buy the books. I would like to recommend you to subscribe if you want to get our lessons very well. And I would like to send I would like you to send our lessons to as many people as possible. Then after getting this lesson, I would like to give you the saying of today. In English, we say, it costs 0 coin to tell someone how much they are important to you and to put your smile in front of their faces. It costs 0 coin to tell someone how much they're important to you and to put your smile in front of their faces. Nta kiguzi na kimwe, nta giceri na kimwe byagutwara kubwira uko abantu ari ingenzi kuri wowe, kubabwira ko ari ingenzi kuri wowe, ndetse ntacyo byagutwara na gito, nta giceri byagutwara kuba wabamwenyurira bakabona inseko yawe. I am Teacher Jasper. We are together. Let's smile in front of people whom we love, and let's tell them how much they are important for us. Bye bye.